Sometimes we reach a point in our career journey where we realise that the path that we're on isn't the one that we truly want to be on. However, we've invested time in acquiring skills and gaining experience, and we don't want to let that go to waste. But rather than feeling trapped and sticking with it because you feel there's no other option, you may want to consider how all of the valuable knowledge and expertise you've accumulated can be applied to something that's more fulfilling. If this resonates with you, I've got just the prompt for you. It's going to ask you thought-provoking questions to understand more about you, about your ambitions, and the unique skills that you bring to the table. And based on your responses, it'll provide you with career change options, along with advice on how to successfully navigate the transition. So let's see how it can open up some new possibilities. So here is our prompt. You're an HR professional with 20 years experience interviewing candidates and selecting the most suitable ones. I want you to help me find another career that I may be suitable for. Ask me questions one at a time to find out about my skills and experience. Then ask me questions one at a time about what I enjoy most about my work and what I enjoy least. Then ask me questions one at a time about my ambitions. Once you have enough information, tell me what jobs I may be able to pivot to and how I can go about preparing myself for their new roles. Here we go. So immediately it gives me some questions. Wow, it's given me a lot of questions there. Now, instead of you watching me type these questions in and make stuff up for this, I'm just going to fast forward this bit and you'll be able to see the results at the end. But the important thing to note here is that if we skimp on the answers here, if we try and just take it easy and write like one-word answers for any of these, we're not going to get great results back. The more that you put in, the more that you get out. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to have to put in a bit of effort here. Okay, so as you can see here, I've written quite a lot of stuff answering the questions that it's given me, which is quite a lot of questions. So we'll enter this information and we'll see what kind of response we get back. Okay, so it has given us 3 other potential careers to look at: training and development specialist, business development manager, non-profit program manager. Okay, that's good. And then to prepare for those, research, develop my skills, networking, volunteering, tailor my resume. Yeah, what if I just want to say, please give me another 5 career suggestions. Let's see if it can do that for us. Okay, so now we've got even more options. Corporate social responsibility manager, consultant, talent development specialist, sustainability coordinator, social entrepreneur. So, it's giving me more, and it gives the information to say why this is something that might be appropriate as a pivot for this imaginary person, this imaginary procurement manager. So I'm quite impressed with what this does, and I hope that if you give it a go, if you're interested in pivoting, I hope that it gives you just as much value. I've personally experienced multiple pivots in my own working life, and I can attest that each move has benefited from the experience that I gained in previous roles. Now, I've had bizarre jobs, been a session musician, radio traffic announcer, farmhand, and all of these things helped me in my career in advertising, especially knowing how to herd animals. So it's definitely worth considering a pivot if you're not feeling fulfilled. Your existing expertise might just make you valuable in a different career.